Hi, this is Darza here, and I'm going to be showing you my new deck, Dark Worlds. Thank you, Paul. First, the monsters. 3 Grapha. I think this guy's kind of cool. It's just the picture, and Dark Worlds have got their own dragon. The effect's actually really good as well. When it's discarded to the graveyard, you can destroy. Is that a card? Yeah, one card your opponent controls. And you can special summon it by returning a Dark World monster from the monster zone to your hand. But it can't be Grapha, of course. I don't know why, I wouldn't make it broken. Three beige. I just think he's good because every time he's discarded, you can special summon him. And so you've got a target for Grapha. So you still got a normal summon. So if you discard, special, return Grapha, then you still got a normal summon. Raven, the tuner. Raven's discard effect is not the cost, so when you discard for the Dark World gets the effect, and also if you discard 2, putting this and this, it cannot be good because that pops, that special summons, then this gains 2 levels, and that makes an 8. Sangan, just to search, and it's kind of funny with the Gate of Dark Worlds. Sangan gets a little boost. I just like it. Morphing Jar. I know people don't like Morphing Jar, but basically, if you get a handful of Dark Worlds, then he just goes discard. You get their effects. Just probably swarm the field or pop your opponent's field, or both. Beige, probably a main in this deck. No, brown, sorry. Probably the main in this deck. Because if you use the Gate of the Dark World, if you remove to discard, you just draw 2 cards, which I think is a good bonus. So if you draw so you can draw more, just so you can do your more plays. Snow. I know it doesn't give its effect. It only said if this card is discarded to the graveyard by opponent's card effect. If this was discarded from your opponent's hand from your graveyard from your opponent. But its actual effect is if you discard it, if you discard it, not your opponent, you get a search of any Dark World card. So you can add a Gated Dark World, another one of him, anything, Grapha, you can bring back anything. But that's its proper effect. And the other effect by your opponent, that's real as well. Because I'm up in the tour guide version, Dark Arm Dragon. This deck controls the graveyard quite well, really well. Because you got the Gated Dark World, you can probably work your way around beige, just so it doesn't go to grave, it goes to field instead. I mean, I found that quite useful as well about beige. So yeah, it's quite good. Onto the spells. Monster Reborn. 3 Gates of Dark World. I like 3, well obviously, but I like the effects kind of mid as well, because you have to remove from play a fiend to discard a fiend, and discarding a fiend for us, well for the deck, seems pretty good. To MSTs. 3 Dark World Lightning. People set most of the time now. I mean, it's understandable how people, I don't know why people don't play 3. I like 3 because you discarding is not the cost, and you get to destroy a face-down card. So I like that. I know you guys might think 2 is good, but I kind of like to discard as much as possible. Don't really mind if my opponent gets stuff. So I play 3 Dark World Dealings. I mean, it's not really any harm. I mean, they probably might get their setup, but then if you get your proper setup, then it doesn't really matter, because Dark World's basically just, I got a graph out in the field, and then a few back rows and still have a lot of cards in hand. I mean, so if you do manage to do a big play, you've wasted most of your cards. Maybe Storm, Dark Hole, and card destruction. Card destruction is fun because if you have card destruction with all the dark goals that like to be discarded, you've got a big play. And if you have browse as well, you draw your normal amount, then you draw the browse. So if you had 2, including that, discard 5, draw 5, and then another 2. So you just gained +2. So yeah, it's quite good. And Foolish Burial to get Graphite Engrave, just in case you needed that extra beat. Onto the traps. Mirror Force, just a staple card. Trapdoor Chute. I like Trapdoor Chute because no, that's what it does. I mean, it's been main most of the time. Just select the card, select a monster in your opponent's hand, turn it to deck. 2 warning, just of course. Solemn. Starlight Road, because you swarm the field, dispel or monsters. And Dark Deals. Dark Deals is fun because see if they go Monster Reborn, you can just go Dark Deal. Then basically then that spell card says discard opponent's card. So if you discard Brow, you draw 2. If they discard Grapha, you get to put a monster in the grave. Like choose a monster in your opponent's graveyard. I'm just looking at the card now. If this card was discarded by your hand by a graveyard by an opponent's card effect, look at one random card in your opponent's hand. Then if it's a monster, you can put something to your side of the field. So yeah, that's quite nice. Onto the synchros. Trash. Stardust. Okay, this shouldn't be in here. This should be Ancient Sacred Wyvern. It's just I didn't fix my extra deck because I was running Light Swords. Alright. Scarlet Dragon. Colossal Fighter. Black Crows. Orient. Ryle. Catastar. Let's go Android. Omniarm. Roach. Utopia. Leviathan Dragon. Olivier Dragon. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you later. Rate and subscribe, and if you have any comments, if you have any suggestions about the deck, please let me know because I'm kind of struggling with this deck a bit. So if you let me know, please put it in the comments. See ya.